What's up, YouTube? What's up, Answer Gang? We are here with our final Nmixx video for the FE304 Forward Era. We are going to watch the Know About Me choreography. So I have the performance video and then the stage practice. And I know some people said that I might get hate if I do the stage practice instead of the dance practice for analyzing the choreography. Because the stage practice is more focused on vocals. But I like doing the stage practice because, one, I like the fixed camera angle. It actually helps me see everything. So that's number one reason. The number two reason, I like to hear the live vocals. They always slay the live vocals. Oh my goodness. My dog is having a problem. You guys know. He loves Nmixx. So let me go let him in the door. I think he knows it's almost dinner time for him, so he's trying to go downstairs. But anyway, I like hearing the live vocals of the stage practice, and when you are performing, you are going to be singing live vocals. So I want to see how you can dance when you're also doing live vocals, because a choreography is only as he's already back. A choreography is only as good as you can perform it. So that's my opinion. I hope you guys are okay with it. I really love hearing the stage practice anyway, and they always slay. So not really a problem with it. But we've got the performance video first. I have seen this before, but I always love to talk about it anyway. Also, a fun fact about this video is it's filmed in the same location as Taemin's Horizon music video, which is one of my favorite Taemin songs. So when I first saw this video, I was like, oh my god, I know that place. I know that circular room. Okay, the lighting was so cool there. The lighting was really good there too. She looks so good with that dark eye makeup too. All of their visuals are crazy. The styling is fire. This look on Bae. I wish we got to see the camera that she was looking at in that clip, because you guys know Bae's camera stare. Killer. The way she flicked her head so hard, she got a little hair flip on that too. I really like that part. You guys know I always like when there's different levels going on, and that played with it so well. Let me show you that, show you that. Oh, she looks so good. My one critique with Jiwoo is I wish she was just a little bit more expressive in that bridge, just because I feel like you can go so hard with the expressions on it, and she holds back just a little bit. But the choreo for this part is so good. I love that switch. This choreo really uses a lot of head and neck movements, which is interesting. That final shot. So good. So yeah, this is not my favorite Nmixx choreo, actually. It is definitely unique, which I do like that. It's creative. It relies a lot on head and neck movements, which can be cool close up, but it's harder to see from far away, just because those are more subtle movements, and also it's harder to keep synchronicity with that just because everybody has such different ranges of motion, like with their head and with their neck. So I feel like it doesn't showcase the best like aspects of their dance as it could. Overall, though, I still really enjoy the performance, and I really like the verses. I really like the bridge, but the chorus is just not my personal favorite, just because I'll point it out more in here. It's a little bit harder. It's harder for them to stay in sync, so it doesn't look quite as clean as we're used to from them, and just because it becomes more stagnant when you are farther back. But regardless, I still enjoy it. I still love this song. You guys know. And yeah, let's get into stage practice. See, like I already, like this flower, and also, sorry, my dog, just like, he was like at me. So I think he likes the choreo more than I do. He was not a fan of my critique. Like with the detail with the arms too, like part of the stem of the flower. So cool. And it just like reminds me, I keep making Shiny comparisons, so I don't even know if any of you are Shiny World, but some of you might get it and think it's funny. It reminds me of like, there's not like a place for another pedal, so you just have someone in the back like doing something kind of random. So it reminds me of the part in Everybody Choreo where they're like in the bridge, I think, where they're all like doing something, and then Onu's in the back just like a windmill with his arms. I'm going to go over that choreo actually this weekend for my choreo series. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, stay tuned. Actually, yeah, I'll post this before this weekend. Yeah, I'll post this before I post that. So stay tuned. Be here Sunday morning. But anyway, I love this. The stage shots of this must have been stunning. Oh, and the reveal. Yeah, I like, oh, that's not the right button. So I like how at the beginning we've had a lot of stuff of them going in different directions. It just adds like some cool interest and effect, and then playing with the levels here. We're still doing the same movement, but then them coming down. Focus. Is this Kyujin, I think? Or is that... I can't tell which one is Kyujin and which one is Haewon. I think that's Kyujin. It sounds like... I'll figure it out at some point, and I'll sound stupid. And they're far away and have the same hair color. Sorry. But anyway, this shot, again, also cool. And like that turn. That takes a lot of control. Like how smooth that was. And how they hold this passe for so long. So here's where we start. They're using momentum, which can really, like, that can turn you off balance. But they all stay very balanced. They all control the exit really well. Not fully in sync, but like mostly they're kicking at slightly different levels. But they're in sync, just at slightly different levels with the leg. But it takes so much control to be able to hold that position, especially coming out of it with this kick. Like the reason who I think... I can't tell who this is. I'm really sorry. The reason that she probably is slightly lower is because her balance wasn't quite as good as everybody else, so that's why she's kicking a little bit lower. So she's able to maintain that upright position. But it takes a lot of core control to be able to do that. It's not necessarily balance on your leg. Like, yeah, you're using a little bit of quad, a little bit of glute, but really it's all through the core. Like, watch. Soyun especially, she does a very good job. Look how upright she stays. Like her torso is not moving side to side. She's not tilting at all. Her spine, I like to think of it, the vertebrae are a tower. It's like the vertebrae are your tower. You don't want to become the leaning tower of Pisa because otherwise you're going to fall over. You have to keep it's like Jenga. You have to be stacked perfectly on top of each other, perfectly in balance if you want to stay upright on your foot. That's a pretty movement, the dive. Ugh. They have such great fluidity through their body on that too. Because like if you go through that and you have like a stiff upper back, like it's gonna look weird, but they get really good motion throughout all of their vertebrae. Because like I said, you have a tower of vertebrae, but they're all separate. So you can move them around. You have to be loose and you have to be flexible and you have to be mobile to do that. So the fact that they're able to get through this movement and get that motion through their upper back to really make it more fluid. See, like what I'm saying with the neck movements is they're cool, but it can really emphasize the times when you are not perfectly in sync, just because they're such subtle movements, but your hair emphasizes the movement a lot. So if you're a little bit off, see, you can kind of see over here, this line is not quite perfectly in sync. You notice a lot more because of the hair and because we are isolating the neck. But those movements are just generally a lot harder to do in sync because one, like you're also singing, and two, like everybody has different ranges of motion in their neck and different speeds at which you can move your neck without like getting disoriented. At least for me anyway. I have POTS, so I'm like an outlier in this situation. But there's only so fast that I can move my neck without like just like getting a little bit dizzy, getting a little disoriented. I'm sure that applies to like regular people in at least some aspect. So some of them might be holding back more than others. Like this is Jiwoo. She has a lot more range of motion in her neck. So it just leaves her like everybody's just slightly different on it. See, I like this part though a lot. Like the hip with the arms moving in different motion or different levels too. I really like the arms here. Okay, I was right. That is right. Yeah, that's Haewon, that's Kyujin. Okay. Anyway, what I was saying is I really like her arms in this part. Like there's just a lot of like little intricacies and like the way it's almost imperceptible, but there's like a slight like pause as she does this that looks really cool. You can't even see it in the slow-mo, but the way that she does this movement, she like breaks it up ever so slightly. Like watch her arm really, really closely. Like very cool. Oh, I like that a lot. Like this has been more of a flowy choreography, so then when you like have those motions like that where you're really hitting it, it hits extra. I'm sorry. You guys know at this point. I apologize. But like I was saying in the performance video, I really like this part and how they're playing with the levels. Like as Lily comes up, as they hit the beat, they go down. They're going in the circle. Like the opposing of her arms versus their arms. It just looks really cool. Like when she snaps, they come down. It just like, it makes that beat in the song more noticeable. It makes it more impactful. And I love when a choreography and a song, like the beat, like a specific note or something, really play off of each other like that, both of them emphasizing the other. Ooh, the hair flip. See, this is why I watch the stage practice. Hello. Ears blessed. Yeah, like, again, I'm not trying to be a hater, and you guys know I love Nmixx with all my heart. But this is just like not my favorite part of the choreography because we're trying to isolate like both of the arms at the same time, kind of like a double isolation sort of. And because they are all different heights too, that plays a role into why it doesn't look as perfect as well, which there's nothing they can do about that. But just with all their arms being at different like levels and angles, it just like it breaks up the line. Because see, like they are in sync mostly. Like for the most part, this is not like bad synchronicity at all. But it's just the line is so broken up just because of the way it is structured. So it doesn't have that satisfying look, that like satisfying clean look that a lot of the other choreography in this has, being that it's such like a fluid and smooth choreo. Because like as they come up, that part is very difficult to be in sync, and even when it is, there's just something about it. It doesn't look quite perfect. So good. Like the vocals, like live vocals, this has not had any impact on how well they're performing this song. They're doing it just as well as I did in the performance video. But who else is giving you this in a dance practice video? The ad-libbing too. One more time. Okay, I like this part because they use, like I say, I say this a lot, but involving as many joints as you can during a movement makes it more interesting. So like when they're doing this like back and forth type of thing, they've got the head involved, they've got the shoulders involved, they got the hips, knees, and toes. See her coming out, switch. So this switches direction, this switches direction, head switches direction. It looks cool that way. And like this movement, like it's enough movement to keep it from getting stagnant. The arm helps that you can see it from the back. And it's just like, it's this like subtle, sultry movement. And I love it. I love that break too. Oh, the hairography. Yes. And that was so in sync too. And like I said, even with the hair, like the hair will really emphasize if you are out of sync. But even the hair is in sync. Epic. Epic choreo to go with epic bridge. You guys know I love this bridge. Look at them. Look how in sync they are here. And this is like the hardest part of the choreo. Oh, where we slow the tempo down just a little bit here. Really milk that movement there. Ooh. Like after all of these very like snappy, fast movements, when you have that one movement where you just sink into it, you fully extend everything. And then this picture. Oh, so good. ASMR. I'm so glad they got a dance break. There hasn't been like too much dance break for them in the songs that I've seen so far. I love that they did a dance break because that was fire. See this turn with the head? Like as we go this way and then we snap back to the other way, it looks really good. See, this was another part that's like not quite my favorite just because it's like there's not a ton going on here, especially if you're looking from the back. Like they're trying to get a lot with the neck and the head and the chest, but it doesn't come. This is actually pretty good synchronization. But it's just like, if you're looking from this, you don't even have to be that far back to not be seeing much through it. If it was from this, if they turned to the side for this, it would be a cooler effect, actually, in my opinion. Or if they had like Bae in the middle and then like the rest of them turned in, you would get a lot more motion. They'd be using a lot more of the space around them because they're using, like I talk about this a lot, use the space around you, make angles, make something be seen. This part of the space that they're using here is the part that we can't see. So I think if they were turned in a different direction, this part would look really cool because like from the side, when you're getting that neck and that head, that body roll movement, that looks cool. But when you're just doing it this way, you don't see a lot. Oh, I liked the lean though. That part, like they're just like slightly moving into it and then they're all so controlled and like so tight in the movement. That looks cool. But like imagine if they did this turn, maybe the first time they did this way, and then they did this turn and the outside 5 stayed turned and then did it the second time. I think that would look cooler. Again, just my opinion, not hate, just what I personally would like. My taste isn't the same as everybody else's. Disclaimer, that's just what I would like to see. And the hair flip. Ooh. And then again, these arm, the shapes, like this flower type shape, this is really, really cool. I bet the stage shots from this are stunning. I need to go back and like the Reddit or something and find them all because, wow. But yeah, so that's what I thought about the choreography. Lots of things I really liked. Some things I didn't as much, but I'm not going to like everything. Not everything's for everyone. This wasn't my favorite of their choreos, but it's one of my favorite songs of theirs. The dance break, the bridge. Ooh, so good. I haven't watched this choreo in a long time, so I forgot how good the dance break was. And I've gushed enough about the bridge. If you watch my listening party, I freaking love this bridge. So now like remembering that it has such a good dance break and just going through it now, appreciating it even more, makes the bridge even better. Yeah, I love them. So yeah, as far as I know, this concludes my FE304 Forward reaction series. If there's anything I did miss though, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I have the Know About Me music video reaction, the High Horse stage practice, dance practice reaction, and the listening party for this album. All up on my channel. I made playlists for all of the artists I've reacted to, so you can find everything easily. Nmixx playlist is there. It's the longest one. We've got so much Nmixx content if you haven't gone through it already. And then Patreon launches November 1st, so I'll start getting into the Nmixx Lemujin services, their variety shows, pick and mix, all that good stuff. So if you want to support me even more, please join me for my Nmixx deep dive journey, even more on there. But on this channel, we'll still have lots more coming as I get into whichever one is next, which I always forget. So let me see. Okay. Break. Okay, Break is next. FE304 Break. So we'll do Listening Party. I've heard Run for Roses and Dash already. Love both of those songs. I actually have a Run for Roses performance video reaction already up on my channel if you want to see that. But love that song. Love it on the like I watched the Run for Roses on the Tiny Desk performance like at least once a day. Like before I go to bed, I'm like, I need to hear those vocals, especially when Soyun gets into the low register. It like resets my brain. Oh my God. Incredible. So I'm really excited to get into that album, hear the rest of it, see the choreography for Dash, because I love that song, but I have not seen the music video. I haven't seen the choreography. So exciting. Stay tuned. Be here for it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. I love hearing all your thoughts. Every subscription helps me get better and helps my voice stop sounding like this. Thanks, guys. That's all I have to say for today.